and we are live. I'm Eric.
I'm Andre.
And I'm Richie.
And this is the #1 podcast on New England. High End Power Podcast, baby.
Let's go.
Coming to you live on YouTube. If you get a chance, or if you don't, I'm watching you. Like, comment, subscribe. I want to see everybody on the chat. Guys, episode 15. Yes, sir. How you guys doing?
I'm good, man. How you feeling, bro?
Man, I'm doing good, bro. You know, it's been a weird week.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? This past weekend was good. It was dope, you know. It's some surprises, but you know,
life always got jabs.
Bro. It's all about how you deal with them surprises. So, my brothers, how was your weekend?
My weekend was pretty chill, bro. I just been kind of chilling with fam lately. You know, chilling with my girl, doing our thing. You know, just keeping it light.
This weekend was good, working, you know, doing my thing, and then Sunday we had a brunch for the company, pretty awesome. Chilled with Taste got fucked. Bro, Taste and my boss had a competition who could drink more espresso martinis.
Who won?
I think he did. Shout out to T. Shout out to everybody who put that event together. It was awesome. But yeah, bro, it's been great. You know, hustling every day. I'm back to the gym this week because I did get injured, so I was away from it for a little bit.
Finally, bro.
But I'm back.
What happened, bro?
My back, dude. Oh. Yeah, remember how I pinched a nerve or something?
I remember you telling me.
Dude, Eric said that I was moving around like Batman.
Yeah, he was turning like Batman. He was like, you feel me? We're like, yo, Richie, you got something going on. But yes, bro, you know, recovery is key.
Recovery is amazing, man. I took the time to do it. You know, I really did. And people are like, Richie, get back, maybe the pussy's like, nah, man, relax. Like, I know my back. I know how my things are. I've been in a really bad car accident.
You know your body.
Yeah, that took longer than ever. Because every time I start working out within two weeks, I'll feel it in my back. This time it took about almost 2 months. So I was happy about that. Yeah. You know what I mean?
That's good.
But it's okay.
But it's because your strength, you're working out, it makes you stronger too in general. Like, you know, you have to move around.
Keep chasing, bro. You got to keep moving, man. I want to get 6 packs like Eric. I'm trying to get some. For real. This guy's getting huge, bro.
Yeah, bro. You know.
How's the gym, Eric? How's everything?
It's good, bro. Gym is my therapy, man. You know, like.
You're going hard, my guy.
Yeah, you know what I mean, Lude? It's like, when things are going bad, when things are going good, you know, I go over there and I kind of like talk to myself. Yeah. You know, I be flexing the mirror too and shit, but while I talk to myself, you know, but it's always therapy, bro. It keeps me straight. It keeps me focused. It keeps me, you know, very goal oriented.
That's good.
You know what I mean? And dude, it's cool too because the people in the gym, they have like the same vibe as you, same mission. You know, you guys and literally the energy in there, like, it's just something different. You know, everyone's trying to do better. Everyone's focused. No one's being lazy instead of being home not doing shit.
It's always positive, yeah.
Yeah, bro. So,
bro, I'm not saying called Lifetime because it's expensive, but that gym has a different vibe.
That's what I was gonna say.
It has a different culture.
But you know why places like that do that? It's because it's a networking culture too.
Yes.
You feel me? So like I'm sure you guys have met people there that are just like, you know, just people like us.
Jay Briggs closed the deal in the sauna last week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
And the deal's going to install, bro.
Yeah, you got to network, bro. I saw a post with I saw a post. It was ours, bro. The one that we posted with with Lexi.
That's how you know we're going viral. We're seeing our own posts.
with Lexi. It was and then I just like commented. I was like, bro, your network is your network.
Yeah. Literally.
It's like who you know. That's what put you in the place. Obviously, you know, you gotta be knowledgeable of things as well. Yeah. But who you know is what puts you in the right place.
Speaking about Lexi, man, episode 14 was so dope. Dude. You know, to have a woman over here, you know, showing that she is also strong, that she also goes through battles, that she also, you know, went through all, you know, the things that they said that she couldn't do, you know, and she took that for her advantage.
Sure, as fuel.
Yeah, bro, and use it as fuel, and look where she's at now, dude.
Hell yeah.
And you know, she's still growing, bro. She's still learning. She likes to learn. You know, it's
bro, and she's herself. Good. She's so personable. You know, she was such like a you know, normal person like everybody else, just getting to the grind every day.
Hell yeah. You know, she wasn't acting like she was anybody else. You know what I mean? You can tell that a person is real. No, from
the first phrase when she sat down on the couch, she goes, "I'm here to shoot this shit." And I was like, "Word, bro!" Like, look how comfortable she was, dude. And I love that because I see this all the time. I see this in every guest, man. Once they sit across me,
it's a different vibe.
You see how comfortable they get, man, and they just lay back and have a great time.
Yo, and people can know. If they go back to the episode, you know, episode 14, you can look at it on our page. Guys, you guys do not want to miss it, especially if you are a woman that's also on a mission.
Hey, we already got 15 people here in this chat. I want to definitely say, guys, if you're out right now, you're listening, you're watching us, put a big W. We ask this every time so we can know who's out here. W in the chat. I want to know who's here. Put a big W so we can know that you're here. So show some love. We love the support. We put together another reel that, again, did super great from Lexi. Yeah. And that's what we're here for, guys. We're here to, again, get the support, get the love from you guys so we can spread and reach out to more people and truly change people's lives with the content, you know?
Boof. Episode 15, man. Suzuki Zeek is about to come on, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, I was having like a weird day today, and his presence, dude. His presence actually changed the way that I was feeling, put me like in a more happier mood, bro. And it's dope.
He's that type of person, bro. He's literally like walks in the room and you feel that happy energy.
Bro. You know what I mean? Like, it's like he has this transferable energy that just passes it along to people. You know what I mean?
It's contagious.
It's contagious, dude. But other than that, man, this guy is a man of many talents. You know what I mean, dude? And he also does music. You know,
I want to bring something up. I mean, we all had Joe Knockin here. He actually works for Joe Knockin as well, man. He does electrical for Joe Knockin.
Joe Knockin, you know,
Joe shouted him out multiple times talking about how without him.
We actually have Joe Knockin in the chat too, saying, "Let's go, Zeek, let's fucking go."
Yes, sir.
We got Guillermo, Freddie, Carolina, everyone logging on. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Let's go, guys. And
bro, let's get this started. I think we need to get Zeek on here.
Let's put that intro before we bring him in, Eric.
You know what to do. JP's not here.
It's okay. All right, guys, let's do the intro. Let's let it out. Zeek in the house.
Bow.
My guy, bro.
Hey.
Bro, before you definitely want to say one thing, man. Since we started, you messaged us the video like, bro, I will love to be there with you guys.
Bro.
You know, talk, have a great time. And your energy, man, like Eric said, it's super contagious, man. It hasn't been one day I've hung out with you that I haven't left a happier guy, dude. I mean it, bro.
Dude, and when and I was just talking to Zeek the other day, bro. Like, everything happens for a reason, bro.
Yeah,
you know,
dude.
the reason, you know, all those other times that we tried to get him on, but you know, schedules couldn't really align. You know, it's all because of a special reason.
And that's absolutely right. You know, like, definitely now with where I'm at in life, I truly understand that things work out the way they do, when they do, and they happen the way they do because of how everything else has worked out.
Hell yeah.
And it's, you know, like, as humans, show love. I am so grateful for this experience, for this opportunity, and to be in the presence of like-minded individuals. You guys have truly created a space for people to express themselves and to possibly cause chain reactions and inspire people that are out there.
Thank
so,
you, man.
you know, I'm very happy to see y'all doing your thing, and it's always nice when people actually get at doing what they said they were going to do. And you guys are doing it right here, right now.
Thank you, bro.
That's a beautiful thing,
Thank you, my brother.
man.
Thank you, man. Really appreciate it.
That's our whole goal, bro. You literally summed it up like so beautifully, bro. Like, we're just trying to connect people out here and just show that everyone has a mission. Everyone's doing their own thing, and we just want to get everyone on the same page.
Absolutely.
Spread positivity.
Especially on a positive note. You know what I mean? It's just like sometimes the negativity just pushes you away from what's really important. You know, happiness.
Absolutely.
You know, good. You know, having a good mindset. You know, treating people the way you want to be treated. You know. So.
Yep, of course. But that negativity is so necessary.
Yeah.
And all that it took to get here the way we are now was necessary because we ended up here the way we are now. Hey, we talking into the mic, baby.
Talking to the mic a little bit.
I always talk it because then we didn't get to
you know what I mean? I'd be mad animated, moving my head and all that. You know what I mean? But like, seriously, like the sun wouldn't be what the sun is without the moon. You know, that darkness is there to understand what light is. And it's all necessary. Some things are unnecessary, obviously, but it doesn't change the fact that we're here to experience it and move on from it. Damn. And we're all very capable of that.
We have a phrase that we bring up a lot, Zeeky, that we actually got this from one of our guests, and we've been saying it now, I think now for the 4th episode in a row. Again, the struggle's real, the struggle's beautiful, the struggle's necessary. And at the end of the day, man, Morena brought that up into our podcast, and it stuck, man. And it sums up everything you're saying. You know, the struggles that we go through every day in life, they truly build the stronger us, the stronger version of ourselves. You know what I mean? I posted a picture today, and it's like, I don't lose. Only thing I do is either I win or I learn.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So at the end of the day, man.
By the way, you were looking so good in that. Man, you look like a millionaire,
My
bro.
boy sauced up.
He was sauced up, bro. He was sauced.
Little photo shoot real quick.
Zeke, I mean, one of the biggest reasons we did this podcast, Lives Against, to change people's lives, to give people motivation, to influence people who are out there and trying to do something, but they don't know how to start. You're a super dope guy, man. You have an awesome energy.
Man.
And people who see this final product don't know what it took to get to who you are today.
Absolutely.
Tell us a little bit, man. What were the struggles in life? Who was Zeke? Like, how did they all start?
Yeah, for the people that don't know who you are,
Don't know
give them a little
don't know the real
Seriously.
Suzuki Zeek.
Yeah, so the way I used to be, especially in like middle school, I'd always try to fit in. You know, I really didn't know who I was, and I just try to fit into the mold of who people wanted me to be. And I lost myself doing that, and now I'm very grateful that I lost myself doing so. I was very athletic in high school, used to do junior Olympic track, top 10 in the country for high jump in the 8th grade, 4x4, top 20, go. You know, but I decided to throw it all away because of Xanax and alcohol, baby. Woo.
So you had a drug path.
Yeah, I was a very bad alcoholic. I was a very bad drug addict. I put my family through a lot. I put myself through a lot. But at the end of the day, it took me to get to the point where I truly wanted to change.
Do you think there was like a reason why you were, so hooked on alcohol, Xanax,
drugs?
Oh, absolutely.
What brought you to that?
Well, obviously, hanging around the wrong people. I did start smoking weed in 2nd grade.
Whoa.
Wasn't too good.
What
yeah.
the fuck?
Wait, how old is that?
I don't even know, man.
Bro, that's like 7 years old.
No,
Yeah.
you're like 8, something like that.
Yup. Hanging around the wrong people got me to smoke crack by accident in 7th grade.
That's crazy.
Yup, absolutely.
What? Wait. So how did that happen?
How did that happen?
Get into
I mean,
that, yeah.
you know when you're like broke and you're trying to get high and somebody hands you a pipe to smoke, you're just gonna smoke
fuck
it.
it.
And it ended up being crack.
Bro, but as young as 7th grade?
Yeah, absolutely. Yup.
Wow.
Yeah, that was the one time that I know of, but
Yeah.
like, you know,
Yup, that's crack.
I was like, damn, bro, that wasn't weed. Why do I feel this way? Yeah, absolutely.
But like, dude, like, okay, like.
And there's so much that went into why I was the way that I was, and it was a lot of denial. I wanted to run away from a lot of things going on within my mind, and my coping mechanisms were very unhealthy.
What type of things? Like self-esteem things, personality things?
Self-esteem things. I really didn't know who I was, and I was just like people pleasing, and I was like acting out, and I was very selfish, going for my own needs, and I was succumbing to my own desires.
But what would the drugs bring to you in that moment?
Just quiet from all,
like numbing the pain away.
Yeah,
right?
numbness from all the pain I was experiencing, and all the pain. Now, I take accountability as far as you possibly could. I hold myself extremely accountable, and the thing is, I had that victim mentality, and I didn't.
Kind of like blame yourself for everything that was happening to you.
I was like, why is this happening to me?
Like kind of putting the fault more on other people instead of yourself.
On other people.
Yeah.
And I spent a lot of time looking away, thinking the problem was outside of me. when it was always within me.
Wow.
As no matter where you go, no matter where you are, the answer is always within you, and all you need is always within you. But I didn't always know that.
But these problems within you, were they caused by past situations? Like,
yeah,
what do you think built that?
Yeah, past experiences. You know, like before I got to like first grade, when my parents were together and my parents divorced, you know, my sister had like mental health issues. And, you know, on multiple occasions, I'd see her with a knife, you know, attempting to kill herself.
Yeah.
And like a lot of commotion, a lot of trauma within that. Yeah. I didn't know what to do with that at all.
Yeah.
And, you know, like a part of me from a young age became attracted to the negativity because my negativity was my comfort.
I see.
Oh, because that's what you were seeing all the time, basically.
Yeah. Before I got to like first grade, I saw that a few times, and then I just basically wasted a lot of time.
I was about to ask. I mean, Ezekiel, going through that, man, and being so deep in the hole, like, what toll did that bring to you, bro? Like, and like your family, like you said, like.
Oh, bro. Oh man. Like I put my family through a lot. My family went through a lot, but then I put them through a lot. And like I just was very selfish, you know, and I was just only thinking about myself and wasn't thinking about how my actions and how I went about things would affect others around me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like in the end, like the addict mindset is like, all right, it's only me. Like I'm just doing this to myself. Like it's not like I'm doing this to them, but we are directly intertwined with the people that we love, whether we like it or not. And it took me a long time to get to that point.
What brought you to that point to like eventually like wake up to that and be like, dude, I
gotta man,
change.
it is quite a story what it took to get to that point, man. And there's a lot that comes before it, but you know, basically one time I drank like 16 beers and a whole bottle bigger than that of like Wild Turkey whiskey.
VELO vodka.
Yeah. I mean, it was whiskey, bro. It was a bigger bottle than that, and I drank it all, bro. I was trying to get faded. I was trying to disappear.
You got faded for sure.
But you know about this vodka here?
What is that?
It has electrolytes.
Oh, no way.
Yes. Yeah.
You could get hydrated while getting faded.
Oh my God.
That's the line.
That's
exactly
what they
hydrated while
did.
getting faded, bro.
VELO vodka, women-owned brand. Guys, you saw it here. You know, it not only hydrates you, but it gets you faded. You feel me? Follow their Instagram, VELO vodka. It's so smooth, you know, especially when you mix it, you know, have their own cocktails.
Best cocktails,
yeah, which they actually have on their Instagram on how they make
tutorials,
it. Yeah, tutorials.
Women-owned brand.
Yeah, women-owned. They, you know, guys, they're coming up. They're all in all your liquor stores near you, and I believe they're in the new club too, Cave. So
yep, Cave in Boston.
Cave in Boston. There, yeah. So yeah, guys, hit them up and go to their liquor stores and buy all their bottles.
Hey, drink responsibly, use moderation. Don't be like old Zeke.
Well,
but back to the story. I was saying,
you drank a whole bottle and 16 beers, bro.
Yeah. So I went to Pins.
A bottle of whiskey, bro.
Went to Pins, blacked out. I was gone. Proceeded to get banned from Pins for the rest of my life. And then
with the bowling alley?
Yeah, the bowling alley.
Bro, don't tell me you jumped in like the bowl.
I don't even know what I did, bro. You know what I mean? And you know, my homie was driving and I proceeded to whip my male member out, peed all over his Mustang.
Damn.
Got into a fight, fell on my head, and woke up in a hospital with a catheter. Who's doing But like no bull. Sometimes like I give my child self and myself when I was going through a lot of pain unconditional love and support and try to be like,
that's dope.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, bro, you're so fucking stupid, but I love you, dude. It's gonna all work out. You know what I mean? But the thing is, what tore me up the most about that experience was I woke up in the hospital and my mother was next to my bed crying.
Oh.
And the thing that ate me up the most was that I didn't know how long she was crying for. You know, And I just felt so horrible. I felt bad. And the amount of liquor I drank, they said should have killed me. I had a hangover for 3 days, right? And I was like, you know what? For my mother, I'm going to put my foot down and I'm going to stop drinking. My dumb ass was up in Amherst drinking next weekend, bro. Next weekend, bro. Like I just
oh shit.
And like this is what is leading to like my awakening. I basically took some acid and I got a tattoo for a puzzle piece, and why I got that puzzle piece is because a bunch of puzzles were completed. A bunch of puzzle pieces came in and completed some puzzles that I wasn't even aware of even existing in my life. I had a lot of epiphanies, and I realized I was going down a very bad route where I was either going to die or be in prison. And around that same time, I had a dream. I had a dream of my mother and my father on their deathbed being worried about me. And it absolutely ate me up.
That being the last thought of them being worried about you.
Yeah, just being worried about me. Not thinking, oh, I did a good job. Oh, I don't have to worry about the man that I created. Them just being worried. And then I also had a dream at my funeral, and nobody showed up.
Whoa.
Nobody showed up at all. And at that moment, that's when I decided for myself that I need to change the trajectory of my life. And that's, I went to rehab. I went to rehab in San Diego for a month, and I just submitted to it. I just let go of everything. I let go of my ego, and I was like, I went in with the intention of recovering, from my alcoholism and drug addiction. And that was one of the most wild and beautiful experiences I ever had because of the people that I met and the counselors that were there to support me. And it truly put me on a path of healing and self-love and self-maintenance.
And ever since that day, you've just been...
How was that environment, Zeke? I mean, walking in there and seeing all those people at first, was it something scary, or was it something that, like, you were just ready for?
It was something that I was ready for. I wasn't nervous at all. I was like, whatever will come of it, will come of it. And the first place I went to in San Diego was, like, a group home environment, people in bunk beds. And I liked it because I got to know some people there, but then they moved me to a place in Murrieta, an hour north of San Diego.
This is in California?
Yeah, all in California. I went away from Massachusetts. I was like, I got to get away from this environment because there's so much pain intertwined with this environment. And that's your environment that you create will dictate the environment that is outside of you. But at that moment, I wasn't in a place where I could create a good environment within myself. And I knew I had to get away in order to build that foundation of what I've built from today.
Wow. So I have a question. You going to rehab? Yeah, man. Honestly, dude, that's amazing, bro. And a lot of people they're scared to take that step of going into rehab because it's kind of like a bad look. They don't want people to see them a certain way.
They don't want to be seen weak.
They don't want to be seen weak. They don't want to let go of that ego. Which is very important, man.
Yep.
Especially if you need to heal and you need to realize who you truly are. And accept everything. I got a question. What did they do at the rehab facility that helped you progress, like leaving this, entering this sober stage?
Well, one thing is they incorporated. Oh yeah, and thank you for those lovely words and your appreciation and recognition. But one thing they created was a structured environment, and we'd have meetings where we'd that were focused on recovery, and then we'd go to meetings outside of the rehab itself. And the people that I met there, like my first roommate was this 58-year-old guy from Baltimore that just got out of prison after 25 years. Wow. And he was one of the wisest men I ever met. And one of the most built men that I've ever met, bro. Nothing but calisthenics. And he dropped a lot of gems on me. And I met a lot of people that really did a lot for my experience there. They made it, everything came together. The whole village came together to uplift me in a way.
Wow. Zeke, And I mean, I can only imagine what people go through when they're going through an addiction problem, with if it's alcohol, drugs, whatever it is, right? What do you advise those people who are truly like, I mean, people who could be watching us and they know that they're struggling with something, with an addiction, but they don't know how to take that first move. How can they find that courage like you did? What should they like
what helped you get
to
that
do,
point?
So
it's a sensitive topic, but what to do?
Absolutely. And like Eric said, it's about letting go of your ego and letting go of your self-image and letting go of what other people have to say around you. Because it's all about the big picture. You know, we come into this world, we're born into this world, and this is our life, and one day we will die. And at the end of the day, people misconceive it as a weakness, but it's one of the biggest strengths to stretch your arm out there and ask for help and seek guidance in order to invest in yourself and get yourself to a better point within your personal life.
It's also, I think it's like
it's stigmatized.
Acknowledging the people who truly love you and that what you're doing is hurting them. You know what I mean? They see you going through that type of situation. And it's like it's kind of out of their control.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And it's at the end of the day, the reason why I say it, because the last thing I want is seeing my mom cry. You know, seeing my dad like upset because of things that I'm doing. You know, I think it's very important for, you know, people just to realize that in like things that you do wrong could actually hurt people.
Bro, hurting your family and seeing your family broken, it's one of the, I've lived it. I mean, I can relate to you a lot, man. I mean, when I was 17, I almost died of overdose. A lot of people don't know that. But same thing, you know. I even get emotional just thinking about it. Like, I woke up, saw my mom crying by the side of the bed, and that killed. It was something that I was like, what am I doing with my life? It's because of a moment pleasure.
Absolutely. And like, the words can't even describe that low. But one thing I will say though is a lot of people, kind of a little off topic but on topic, but everybody tries to compare their experience, their human experience with other people's human experiences in a way that is not healthy, and try to compare specifically each other's lows. And everybody's low is relative to them, and it doesn't change the fact that someone's low, rock bottom, is their rock bottom.
Wow.
You know, and it's their hole that they have to climb out of, and only they can do it. And so it's hard.
When someone's in a deep hole like that, do you think again, there's that phrase that people say, you can only help people who want to be helped. Do you think there's hope for someone? Let's say an example, like if you have a friend that's going through a struggle and he's in a hole that he doesn't even see himself out of it, is it even worth you keep trying, or do you give them their space?
It's absolutely worth it. But you also have to truly recognize that you're powerless and it's out of your control.
And on the day they want to help themselves.
Yeah, and they have to get to a point of helping themselves. And
we have a lot of love coming in through the chat.
Hey, thanks
everyone,
for the love,
my boy
baby.
Zeke.
Any questions, anything for Zeke, bro?
I love how open you are, Zeke. Carolina said. We have a lot of people, man, just saying, Zeke, thank you so much for being so open. Zeke the GOAT, by God. Luana, Zeke with the heart. Edward Fial, Zeke with a bunch of exclamation points. And we have Thomas sending a bunch of shaking hands. We got Freddie Sanchez saying facts, break the cycle.
Hey, yo, y'all got a black boy blushing. All right.
Guys, Rubber 4-2. I want to put something up because, again, we did this a few episodes and it really worked. And especially with this episode, Zeke, you're a very loved person in the area. And we have a lot of people watching here because they love you. And then they know a lot about you. I know they have good questions. So I want to put the phone number up. It's going to stay open. I want to leave it open until like the last 5 minutes of the episode. You can call in whenever you feel comfortable. Guys, please call in and join the chat and enjoy us and enjoy the conversation and be a part of this podcast. Like we said, we want to make this pod something that you guys are a part of. So this is a great opportunity for you guys to actually take part of our episode.
Ask us whatever. Ask Zeke whatever you guys want to
know. 100%, man. 100%.
So you said something, or I said something, recognize that you're powerless, right?
Yeah.
And one of my mental problems back in the day was thinking that I'm powerless, focusing on the powerless, hyper-focusing on the negative. But within that statement, you realize that you have so much more power. recognizing that you're powerless of the things outside of you, but you have control of how you choose to see the things outside of you and how you go about whatever you're dealt with. And once you see that you have all the power in the world to see things however you'd like to, within reason, you know, the world is yours.
That's
Anything
so true,
is
bro.
possible. And you truly get to a point of moving in unison with yourself and letting go of the things that affect you in a negative way.
That's deep, bro.
So
Yeah.
That's dope.
so is that how your way of thinking was after the rehab?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, you know, like in the beginning, I was like very naive, you know what I mean? Because I still had a lot of things to go through, and I spent a lot of like my pre-adult life not having real adult experiences like in the real world, and having to really, I didn't have much experience coping with things without having drugs and alcohol to fall back on. So that was the true test in the beginning. And oh my goodness, one of the best things that ever happened to me was me getting cheated on by my first girlfriend after being sober with my manager, dude.
Rewind that one right there.
Yeah, bro. Yo, that shit was fire, bro. Come on, man.
Wait, so wait a minute.
What's up with the laughter?
You got cheated on right after going sober
Yeah.
with your man. Like
Wait,
your
bro,
girl
where'd
cheated
you
on
work,
you.
bro?
I worked at Primark, man. I was folding them shirts. Yo, I folded shirts so good. Aight.
Bro, how the hell?
It just, I didn't allow it to be an option. And like, especially now, you know, I truly recognize that things are only an option if you allow them to be an option. Distractions are an option if you're open to that. And it's not, you know, like when people think, be open to everything. Like, nah, fuck that. Don't be open to everything. Know what's going to get in the way.
Yeah.
Know your limits. Know what's going to get in the way of you being the best you could possibly be. And know what's going to get in the way of your growth, your happiness, your peace, and all that good stuff. Come on, baby.
So what you said it was like the best moment. Like, why was it like the best moment?
Man, I was so heartbroken.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? I was like, damn, how could she do this to me? You know what I mean, bro?
Yo,
Like,
getting your heart broken, that literally like switches a
that's
switch on a person.
yeah, bro.
Honestly,
That's just the best, bro. Because like for me, it truly showed me that there was a problem in me seeking things outside of myself.
Boom.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was seeking love and validation from outside of myself.
You still
and
weren't looking for yourself.
Amen. I wasn't focused on providing that love and validation to myself.
Eric, it's the hole you were talking about
Yeah.
last episode when you're talking about, again, sometimes trying to fulfill that hole with someone when you have to just fulfill that hole with yourself.
Yeah.
man.
Yep.
You know,
Love
it's
yourself first.
they both have to love each other equally. You know what I mean? It's a teamwork, like you said on that episode as well. You know, it's just if you don't truly love yourself, man, it's like, why are you gonna go love someone else?
Yeah.
You know, it's always gonna be a problem.
Amen.
You know what I mean?
Amen. And everything goes with you wherever you go.
Yeah.
Yo, I was chopping it up with a homie, and he was like, "Yo, bro, he was going through some things." I was like, "Yo, bro, get a therapist, this and that." And he was like, "Nah, bro, I just need to go to Brazil and see my family." I was like, "Bro, it doesn't matter where you go; you're always gonna be with you. Everything that
the
how you
buried bones.
feel goes wherever you go.
You can't run away
You know
from
what I
it.
mean?
Yeah.
It's either
absolutely.
you clear up that luggage, man, or you're going to carry it with you forever.
And that's the thing. I spent so long trying to run away from things, trying to turn a blind eye to things and ignore my feelings. And now, obviously, the key is just facing them head on and allowing yourself to feel what you feel in order you can get to a point of really healing.
Bro, that's dope that you say that, because it's for like being men. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially in just always, even nowadays, and it's just like it's not promoted to like ask for help, to be like emotionally stable, know how to not just control your emotions. I feel like most men, we're good at controlling it, but we hold it in.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
men's mental health is such an underrated subject.
Absolutely.
At the end of the day, like it's something we're so embarrassed to talk about. We talked a lot about this in the beginning of our podcast when we first started, and like bringing this up again, especially with you talking about therapy. So you believe in therapy?
Oh, bro, come on, dude. I went to a therapist on and off for 10 years.
Wow.
pre-sobriety and then after sobriety. And the last time I saw him was 5.5 years ago. And it was literally the best thing that ever happened to me.
So it was the same guy for all those 10 years?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, and this dude was the shit, bro. He'd have a nice suit with some like out-of-pocket socks. just like wild for some, no like, reason. One day. Yeah, bro. Just like some fucking Fibonacci sequence socks, bro. Come on, with the Gucci octopuses, dude. This shit was fire.
Bro, we got Thomas here saying fuel. All you're giving us is fuel, bro. Let's go.
I got that gas for you, baby, and that's the thing.
And then, of course, we have the troll Davi Alves going, be a man, Zeeky whack.
yeah, Davi. You can, he's just projecting how he feels on other people, bro. Come on, something.
We have Anna Carolina saying therapy is the best. Again, guys, mental health is something very important. I want to take a second here to say, if you need help, I don't care, stop acting like you're a tough guy. Go seek for help. You're going to feel better. People around you are going to feel better. Because like Zeeky said, maybe you're affecting people by your side and you don't even know you are because of how deep you are in a hole. So sometimes if you need that motivation in you to think about it, I'm not doing this even for me. I'm doing it for the people around me. If that's your motivation, do it.
Absolutely. I mean? People will rather hear you vent, be there for you, and you be vulnerable than be at your funeral. You know what I mean?
Wow.
All day, every day. And like that's the thing, bro. Like a big wake up for me was like in the past like 7 years, like having a lot of death, especially with like people that I love. And like a big eye-opening experience was like me speaking with a good friend of mine and not knowing it was gonna be the last time I was speaking to him. And it's hard. And once you truly realize that like there is no guarantee, anything can happen at any time. You can die in your sleep. You can die choking on food. You can die in a car accident. You can die from a heart palpitation. You can die from literally anything, and you can go at any moment. And, allowing yourself to fall in a deep, bottomless, dark pit, not showing as much love as you can to the people that you love around you, and not spending your time wisely to upgrade yourself and improve your perspective, improve your self-image, is just not worth it, because we literally have a extremely small window of the greatest opportunity in the world that can ever be imagined, which is life. Wow. And like, bro, I've been fucking flabbergasted for like months now, because I've truly harnessed the perspective of what it took for us to be here and how little amount of time we have to be here. Because this universe was created like trillions of years ago. Something could have been off by a millimeter. Something could have been off by a millisecond. Everything was perfect. And out of the billions of sperm cells, we were the ones to go to that egg and get freaking, birthed. Yeah.
And we're winners ever since the womb.
Yeah, absolutely. And this gift is too great to be wasted. On stupid shit that takes us away from what's really important in life. And we have, if we have good hearts, good intentions, we're truly not bad people. We deserve to feel at peace within ourselves, and we deserve to be our best selves in this lifetime.
Bro, that's literally like, if everybody had that mentality, we would be in such a better place. Because I think a lot of the times, like going back to what you said, it's like you never know when it's going to be your last day. You got to enjoy life with happiness every day. Make sure you tell the people that you love them every day, because you never know. It's really like at a blink of an eye for anything.
It can be real unhealthy, but sometimes like the way I be expressing myself to the people that I love is like, this is the day. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I speak and I express myself like I got 30 minutes to go. You know what I mean? Like chop, 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 bro. I can't waste no words. Dude, I can't hold anything back. There's no point of holding anything back. There's no point of not, going the extra mile to do what is truly best for you. And there's no time. It's not an option to allow any negativity in your life that will throw you off from your track and your true dreams and aspirations.
Wow.
And all that other shit.
Zeek, I truly feel that, bro.
My God, bro.
Every time we're together, every time that, we say bye to each other, dude, we give each other a hug, bro. You so can feel love. It that, like, it's a lot of love that you're giving, man, all the time. Mm-hmm. I've seen people try to press your buttons as well, and they just can't.
Yeah, bro. And bro, and that's the thing, too. Like, a major key is realizing that even if it's personal, it's not personal.
He who angers you controls you.
Yeah, and the people that bring the worst out of you are the best teachers.
But it's also the people say, like, hurt people. Going back to what you said, it's not you. When people do that, it's not you, yo. They have some internal, like, battle that they're, like, going through with themselves.
Absolutely. We don't know what people are going through. Everybody that we see is living a life like we're living a life. Yeah. And this life is packed with suffering, just
having, like, a better perspective on things as well. It's just like a lot of people just kind of spreads their negativity because their perspective wasn't the way that they wanted it to be. And if you switch that mindset to things happen for a reason, just like a heartbreak that you said, heartbreak happens because they weren't the right one.
Yeah.
Heartbreak happens to make your heart even stronger.
Amen.
So it's just learning to adapt to what happens to you, even though if it's a negative thing.
Yep.
And
absolutely.
making it positive, which I'm saying that because I have a difficult time doing that as well sometimes. Mm-hmm. And I'm always trying to work on it.
Yeah.
I'm always trying to, like, okay, this bad thing happened to me. Why am I still stuck to it when I could be two steps forward already?
Yep. And that's like the biggest strength is to recognize how you are and why you are the way that you are, because it gives you a cheat sheet to upgrade your life in every aspect. And oh man, I'll be brain fired. My bad. Blame it on the Zans I used to do.
Bro.
Yo, my bad, bro. But I be using that as a cop out, man. I be milking it, bro. I be forgetting names. I'm like, yo, I'm sorry. I used to do mad Zans.
Yeah, that's cool, bro. You turn the bad things that happen to you into humor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Which is beautiful.
And yo, bro, like people can, like, bring up a story of me being a scumbag, but it doesn't change the fact that I'm in a place in my life where I love myself. And that happened in such a way that it had that happened, and now I'm here.
Yeah.
Everything
it's supposed to happen.
Everything in my life led up to this very moment, so on and so forth, and everything will unfold as the way it is. You know what I mean? And, like, when you face forms of adversity, you know what I mean? Your windshield cracks, your tire gets flat, this, that, and the third. Like, you'll find yourself laughing and being okay with it because your faith in your trajectory is so strong, and your peace with the moment and whatever will come is going to be okay regardless of what it is. Like, one of the things, right? In 2019, my mother had found out she had, like, a really rare cancer. And I was in a odd predicament because my mother was like, hey, don't tell your brother and your sister because the brothers in Hawaii, sisters in New Orleans, and, like, they need to be protected from this. Oh. You know what I mean? So I was put in a position where I had to be there for my mother and be the only one knowing that she has cancer, going to chemo and radiation, and that shit was whack, bro.
That's a heavy.
Yo, you see somebody, like, die slowly right in front of you. The life gets sucked out of them, and I was seeing my mother on a daily basis dying slowly. And I didn't allow myself to have the option of being sad in front of her. I made sure that I was smiling, making her laugh, and producing nothing but positive energy in the presence of her. And yeah, I'd cry at night. I'd cry myself to sleep. I'd be freaking working at work and I'd be crying. You know what I mean? But whenever I was with her, I was showing her nothing but love.
That's so wow.
And
man.
Right before her surgery, she had, like, a freaking 14-pound tumor she found by accident. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
Where at?
Like, it's such a rare cancer that, like, 0.001% of all cancer patients, like, have it. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Like,
yeah.
Rare. It was, like, right by what is it? Like, her liver, her kidney.
Uh-huh.
And the doctor right before her surgery my mom's like, all right, like you got to do this with my ashes. You got to do this like with the house, this, that, and the third. And then the doctor comes up to me and he's like, yeah, bro, like I just want to let you know, like there's a 50-50 chance of this going well and this going bad because of where this tumor is. And in that moment, I found peace in that. However it is going to work out, I know that it is going to work out the way it will work out, and I will be there however I will be to deal with it.
Wow.
Whether physical or spiritual, I'm going to be there, and I'm going to be faced with it. But it's like, you know, like also in that moment, I was like, damn, like if mom dies, my fucking sister or brother will never forgive me. I was like feeling the weight,
it's a
bro.
tough spot.
Yep, absolutely. But I was in a position to where I couldn't allow certain things, negative thinking, to be an option, and I just had to submit and allow my faith to be present in order to get through it.
It's crazy, man.
So were you able to smile like during that whole time too? Because like you said, you always want to try to smile in front of your mom. In that moment when like they told you that heavy news, it was like the 50-50. Were you still able to hold that down, man?
Yo, I was in shock. I heard ringing. I was
like
numb.
silent.
I was like numb in the moment. I was like,
that's insane,
and I was just like blank. I was like I couldn't. It was so hard to process.
How long were you sober for at that point?
So I'm sober 7.5 years now. It's 2023. That was in 2019. Hey, thank you. Yeah, so I was sober for about like 4 years. 4.5 years.
And you still, even with all that going on in your life, you didn't go back to drinking?
No. It was just not an option. I didn't allow it to be an option because like everything, I look at everything as an equation.
Bro, your faith is so strong, bro. I love it.
Yo, bro, absolutely. Like it has to be.
And your friends are not really, you know, a good influence as well, because they drink, they smoke around you and all that stuff. They play around, they be like, yo, you want some? You play around. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to
I'm gonna relapse. Yeah. Nah, you gotta have some fun. You gotta laugh a little bit. You know what I mean? But like, you know, like if letting things affect you in a way that will take you away from what is best from you, and you allow it to be an option, it's going to be an option. It's going to affect you. But like you can completely stay rigid on certain beliefs that bring you peace of mind. You know what I mean? Obviously, like you can't be rigid with everything, but with what is best for you, with what you know is in your heart, be rigid on it.
One thing I want to talk about, Zeek, is that because we always talk about the perspective of the person who's in that addiction and kind of like transitioning into like the good part of your life, right? But once you're getting into that good part of your life and you're getting in a much better like state of mind where you're stronger and everything, the trust from everyone around you isn't there yet because they've seen you go through such a tough time, right?
Yeah.
And I want to say one thing too. I mean, lots of times when people, they find themselves in that situation of being addicted to something, they want to just change their lives and expect everyone around them to, yes, believe in me. And people have to be real to the situation around them. They need to understand that, like example, your friends, they're going to have to, again, I use this phrase a lot. My dad used to say this a lot. It takes a long time to become a pastor, but it takes one little mistake to become a thief.
Yep.
And to get that credibility back, it's going to take forever.
Oh man, dude, I
That's
still
dope.
see.
You know what I mean?
I still see some people from high school, and it's like they seen a ghost. Like it's just so unbelievable.
How patient were you with everyone around you, and understanding that it wasn't their fault that they felt some type of way about you, but you built that? How do people get through that?
So like that is very hard because I remember when I was early in my sobriety, my pops would be like, "Yo, you got a curfew. Yo, you can't be hanging around these friends, this, that, and the third." And I understood it for what it was. You know, I was who I was, and I did the things that I did the way that I did them. And obviously, it makes sense for people to feel some type of way or not fully trust you yet, and you got to earn it. And it's not easy, but it's necessary. There's a lot of things that aren't easy, but it's necessary. You know, it's all in the angle. It's all in the big picture, you know?
Now, changing your life around, bro, being good, being happy, seeing yourself healthy, friends and everything.
Bro.
How amazing is that? How do you feel? Like, what are you taking out of that
this
now?
This is the I'm literally the best I've ever been in my entire life, and the level of abundance and love within me is unmeasurable. And I am at peace with who I am and who I've become, and I'm excited for what's going to come. And the thing is, if I could describe it right, it feels like I'm a kid again. Shit excites me. You know what I mean? Like once you like harness the fact that your time here is limited. Yeah. Why am I gonna stress about some little shit? Why am I not going to do the things that I enjoy doing? And you spoke earlier about lifting and how it's therapeutic. There are so many things out there for you to find joy in that's good for you. And it's a matter of being in touch with those things and making learning exciting and realizing that this experience is just crazy. And to have this opportunity to live our lives the way we want to live them is ridiculous.
We have a comment here that says the journey is always better than the destination. Big things coming, Zeke. Freddie Sanchez.
Amen. You know the vibes. One love, baby. We up. We going up.
Yes, Zeke, I'm proud of you, man, to just see everything you do and where you are now. All the sick tattoos. You got music going on.
Oh, yeah,
You're working professionally, like doing electrical. Like, look how much good you have going on for you.
Oh, yeah, bro.
And I mean, your friends, family, everyone loves you, man. Like,
no, I appreciate it. I appreciate all the love, and I reciprocate that love. And
how did music come?
Oh, bro, how did music come? Music was one of those things that always spoke to me on a deep level, and that is one of the major releases in my life. And because of there's been songs that provide a specific energy of healing, and nobody can take those moments that you have with music and how you interpret it away from you. And it's just so therapeutic to express myself honestly. And it goes back to what I believe in terms of living my life how I want to, and the idea of causing chain reactions, because you don't know how much you affect people, and the idea of causing a chain reaction of positivity tickles my fancy like crazy. You know what I mean?
We can tell, bro. You love spreading positivity, bro. Just love.
Amen, bro. It just feels good. Oh man, dude, like I be looking out, because like whenever you're in a position to give guidance or look out for someone, and you have that urge within you telling you like, hey bro, like you gotta look out, bro. Like, like I was this Zimbabwean woman in the Brazilian bakery walked up to me because I was telling somebody that I was Zimbabwean, and I was about to leave the door. We exchanged some information about like artists from Zimbabwe. I was walking out the door. I seen her pull a pocketbook out to pay for her son and her father. And I was like, nah, man, I ain't gonna let her pay for that. So I walked up and I paid for it. I did it so quick she ain't know what happened. I gave her a hug and walked away, bro. Hey. But like that's the thing, dude. Like you gotta look out.
Acts of kindness.
Look out when you can, and it's a matter of how you look at it. Because like if you're doing things to get something out of it, especially when it's like good things, when people are in need and you're looking for recognition, you're robbing yourself from the amount of fulfillment you can get from doing good things without expecting anything. And in a way, it's giving to yourself, and it makes you feel good. And it's all about doing things that make you feel good.
And I think people shame that sometimes too. Like, obviously, you're gonna feel good doing good. It's okay to feel good when you do something good. You know what I mean? It's the fact that you're even going that extra mile to spread that positivity, to spread like that good deed forward.
Yeah, bro. At the end of the day, what you put in this world is what you receive. Mm-hmm. All the positivity, all the love. Like you said, you never know when's the last time you see a person. So just make sure you show them that love and gratitude that you have for them.
Absolutely.
And man, honestly, it just I just wanted to mention, going back to what your mom went through, the darkness that she was living, you were the light.
Yes.
Amen.
Yes.
Amen. And it wasn't an option for me to provide any form of darkness, because it would have had a direct effect on that experience in a negative way.
And is your mom is she still with us?
Yeah, she's still with us. Yo, bro, I was talking about an equation, how I see everything as an equation. Einstein said you can't make complex things simple, but you can look at them simply. And I look at almost everything as an equation. You know, you add something to something is going to equate to something. If you subtract something from something, it's going to equate to something. And, you know, you can make it as complex as you want to, or you can look at it as simply as you want to. But, like, it was like my life subtracting alcohol and drugs plus working on myself is going to equate to me being at peace. You know what I mean? If I do this and
everyone got their own equation.
Everybody's got their own equation, and it's, you know, we have an immense power of perspective.
Yeah. Zeek, I want to hear, we were playing around a little bit back here. You're spitting some words, spitting some raps. I mean, throw that in for like a 5 seconds. I want to hear something real quick, just what's in your brain. Let's put a beat on real quick.
Oh, dude, am I gonna drop the ball? Walking tall, I ain't gonna fall, but I love it if I do, cause I'm gonna learn from my own experience, it's true. I ain't even sad when I feel it so blue. You ain't got a clue, but I don't got the answer, but I got the answer. If I look inside, life's feeling bumpy, but I love the ride. I won't subside like a landslide. And I know that I tried, even when I die, I'm gonna fly, flap my wings, go sky high. Oh, why? That's an important question. Hey, listen, man, class is in session. Focus on your health, go to the gym and eat good. Think good and don't be bad. Don't be bad, baby.
Off the fucking dome, man.
Right there.
Yo, did I curse? Did I curse?
You killed it, my man. Dude, as always, great energy, great vibes, great stories.
Amen, bro. I
you
appreciate
motivate a lot of people. I'm pretty sure, guys, like everyone out here in this chat, man, just seeing how beautiful your journey is, how much you motivate them, how beautiful your soul is. And dude,
man, y'all making a black boy blood. Getting all rosy.
Bro, that's gonna be a sound.
Zeke, honestly, just to tell people the experience that I have with you, man. I know you for a long time now, and honestly, thank you for always brightening up my day. Thank you for always showing me love, man. I remember there was one time that we were in my room, and recently, I think it was your grandmother had passed away, and my grandfather passed away as well. And I was going through some shit, man. Mm-hmm. And honestly, you cleared up a lot of stuff, man. And we had a very strong connection. Amen. And I just want to thank you for that, man. Honestly,
yo, bro,
you pushed me forward,
pleasure, bro. And and I appreciate it as well. Like, and like that's why I love being here to have this experience to speak with like-minded individuals, and also have outlets like music, because it brings the best out of me. And it's a matter of being aware in real time of what brings the best out of you and what will get the most out of any situation for you in every aspect of your life.
We have a big question here. Everyone wants to know, what was the inspiration behind your music with Mr. Joe Blanco? Eat that ass, girl.
Oh, man.
Eat that ass, girl. Eat that ass, girl.
Bro, yo,
I wanted to put that on his intro. Y'all didn't do that.
Yo, that shit was magic. I made the beat in like 2 minutes, and I had Joe with me. We just ate some good Italian food. I was like, hey, man, drop some bars and
so
go.
You guys weren't eating ass when you did that?
No, sadly not. You know what I mean?
Bro.
But like, you know what? There's a stigma, behind like guys getting their ass eaten, and you know, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I used to be like a crazy naysayer, but all I gotta say is don't knock it till you try it. Right, bro. I'm out here on camera admitting it and fucking let people know it's okay for guys to get their ass eaten.
Something that we always do at the end of a pod is always ask the person, do you have a message? Do you have something that you want to let out? Do you have something that you want to say here to everybody? Again, man, this is your time. Whatever you need to talk, whatever you want to get out of your chest.
Say what you got going on,
bro. Anything new coming out, talk to us.
Oh, yeah. So on June 24th, I got 30 minutes of stage time at Goonfest at Ski Ridge Snow Resort in the Adirondacks. I'm going to go absolutely nuts.
Where can people find this info?
On Instagram, and I'll be posting it on my story as well. Get those tickets and pull up, because last year it was absolutely amazing. You're literally at a snow resort in off season at the bottom of a mountain, and you get to see the Milky Way at night. So if you like stars, pull up.
Sick.
Let's go,
guys.
Goonfest. What's the big message you got there? Out there? You told us you had something big you want to get out of your chest. You want to talk. Let's hear it real quick. I want to hear it.
Yeah, a message to the world.
Show everyone in your life that is important to you and that loves you as much love as if you're going to die tomorrow, because that is always a possibility. Live every day like it's your last day and recognize that your time here is limited and you deserve to be the best you could possibly be, and pour your heart out to those who deserve it, including yourself. It's okay to love yourself. It's okay to see things the way they are. It's okay that things don't always go the way you want them to, because in the end, they go the way they're supposed to.
Wow.
And the thing is, everybody looks for a reason for everything and a purpose. And that purpose and that reason is what it's all going to lead up to when you get to a point and look back at your whole experience and recognize that it was necessary for you to be where you're going to be. Be at peace, in love with yourself, with nothing but abundance, and nothing will be able to affect you. Maintain that faith and, manifest that excitement and love within yourself, as you should, as always.
Bro, you have such beautiful words.
Wow, man. I felt that, guys.
Want to talk about New View, Eric? Lead the way.
Hey, guys, New View Marble and Granite. Straight out from Franklin, Massachusetts. They hook up your kitchen. They hook up your vanity countertops. They do your shower walls. They do anything that you can put stone on. Fireplaces, jacuzzi, it doesn't matter. Any kind of stone you want, quartz, granite, marble, we have it all. We have more than 300 slabs and a huge inventory in Remnant. So if you guys are interested, if you guys want a price, you guys can visit newviewmarblegranite.com, fill out an estimate sheet, and we'll get to you as soon as possible. Or give us a call at 508-541-3909. I'm telling you, these guys are the best out here. You guys would love their service.
Another one I definitely want to drop here real quick is Ivan's Collision Center. Guys, we all know we go through the struggle sometimes of having little accidents with our car, maybe just trying to upgrade something, right? Get your car tinted, get some aftermarket parts in there, sound systems, dashes, anything you're trying to do. This guy's the best. If you get into an accident, he will make your inconvenience convenient, and he will take care of you from the moment that you crash that car to the moment your car is fully detailed and looking sparkly clean again and looking new. Family-owned business. He started in where he's at as a painter, and now he is where he is. He went through the full process from the bottom of the barrel all the way to the top, so he knows what every step needs to be done to have the best customer service within each step. So, guys, if you need someone, ivans.collision.center on Instagram. He will help you out, and he has a special that's been going on with us. If you hit them up and tell them you heard him on HIP, he gives you 25% off if you guys contact him if you're a student. So if you have anything going on and you're a student, anything you need your car detailed, tinted, aftermarkets, anything like that, hit him up, tell him that you heard it here. And guess what? When you hear it here, it's a lot better because you get 25% off. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Yo.
Next episode, my friend, tell them about what they should be expecting.
Okay. So everyone.
We got some spicy coming for you guys.
Everyone saw on my story this week, I posted that we're going to be doing something big that's going to cause a lot of talk, but we have the best intentions behind it. So me, Eric, and Andre, the next episode 16, is going to be just us. High in power, sitting down here and having a real one-to-one with you guys. What do I mean by that? We're going to put a anonymous box up. It's going to start on Friday, we said?
I think Friday is probably the best.
We're going to start it Friday. So this Friday, we're going to start it. And it's going to go all the way
Friday
up
night,
to... Friday night, yep. And it's going to go all the way up to Wednesday, the day of the podcast. Now, what does that mean? That means this is an opportunity where we want to hear anything you have to say. About us, about the podcast, about what we could do better, about what we're doing great, about what you want to hear.
Or how we are as a person, too.
Guys, it's anonymous. Say whatever the fuck you want to say.
What I want to say is bring the heat. The biggest reason why I'm saying this
Talk your shit.
Talk everything you guys got to say. And the number one rule that me, Eric, and Andre, we agreed to is that we are going to read 100% all of the comments. So there's no skipping it. No matter if it affects us or if it doesn't.
Unless, YouTube is not.
Of course, unless it's something that would, again, take our video down. We can't.
And we got time constraints depending.
Of course, yeah. How many we get, we don't know. But
we're going to get some real good ones, though. It's going to be some.
But we want to make sure that we're not going to be filtering things. We want to make sure that we're going to put ourselves out there. And we have a surprise for you guys during this this happening, too. There's going to be a little game going on between the three of us. We're super excited.
Stay in tune, though. This one's going to be dope.
Stay in tune. We got some some big giveaways going on this week. We are owing you guys the giveaway with the Rob Font poster, which that's going to go out this week too. And R&V is actually gave us a brand new jersey to put in a giveaway too. Let me see that jersey real quick.
The bottom one. Yeah, you better not touch the top one.
It's crazy.
Let me see that here. Whoop. Middle camera, please, real quick.
Whoa.
All right, so we're gonna have
guys
R&V personalizations, guys. Another company that's been helping us out from the jump, showing mad love.
Yeah.
He's donating this for us to give out to the chat. So guys, be on the lookout for this.
It's a size small, so even if you're not a size small anyway, you can gift it to somebody that you love, or you can keep it. Again, guys, it's a size small. I want to live that very disclosed as well too, because it's not if you win, it's not based on your size. It's based on what we're giving out.
It's a PSG, nice little PSG jersey collab with Balmain.
Thing's fire.
this is dope.
And I don't know if you guys saw, we have the lineup now out for the whole month. We're gonna get used to it, guys, because every month now we're gonna have the agenda going up, so you guys can know exactly what's coming up for the next episodes. That's way a little bit less of mysteries, right? And you guys can plan out the episodes you guys want to watch, because we know not everyone entertains into everything, right? So you can kind of see what's going on and choose which ones you want to watch. Again, we cannot be where we are if you don't share, like, subscribe. We depend 100% on you guys. Thank you so much for all the love, all the shares, the reels, everything all the energy we've been getting back from everybody. We are super happy and proud of where we're going, and it's just it's only up from here,
bro. It's progress, man, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the process,
Eric, what's the best part of the process so far for you, bro?
Man, it's the consistency, man. It's the best thing. It gets me excited. It gets me built, like it gets me hyped for what's to come. You know what I mean? So
we had a big meeting today.
Like I would say, bro, we're dogs, we're savages. Good things are yet to come. I love you guys so much. I love you, Zeke. Thank you so much for coming and spreading your knowledge, bro, and showing people that thinking positive, man, even though when things are bad, it can uplift and it can attract positivity back to you, man.
Amen.
And thank you so much for coming on. Thank you for being you and always being you and showing your love, brother.
Andre, what'd you take the most out of this episode, bro?
Bro, just being happy with who you are, just internally, just like Eric said it perfectly. Can't even, like, both you guys, it's just like words are like, I can't even, how do I top that, bro? Like, it's just live your life with yourself happy, bro. Obviously you want to have people around you that love you, but ultimately only you can bring your happiness with you.
Let's go.
Yo, like, no bullshit. Y'all are doing great. Y'all are doing what you love. And not only that, I know that the child self, you guys, when you were 10 years old, would be amazed at what you're doing right now. And all the people that are here and are not here are very proud of y'all.
Thank
you very much.
Guys, this is the High Empower Podcast coming to you live on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe. Guys, we love you so much. I want everybody to be on that anonymous box. Say everything you want to say. And guys, to the top.
Yo,
forget about giving Zeke
one more episode. Episode 15 is done, and let's go High Empower!
High Empower, baby!